Welcome to the city that needs to be visited more than once. Rome is a well-liked city in Europe for a good reason. Tourists come here in droves yearly with spectacular attractions like the Coliseum and St. Peter's Basilica. Rome offers something for everyone, so you'll never run out of things to do. This video will show you the top 10 things to do in Rome. As a travel channel, we make suggestions based on numerous trips to this historic and spectacular tourist attraction. So welcome! And do not forget to stick around until the end of this video, as we have an exciting travel recommendation to share with you to ensure you have an exciting time in Rome. Number 10. Roman Forum and Palatine Hill. Did you know that the Roman Forum is one of the best sights to see in Rome? The Roman Forum provides one of the city's most breathtaking panoramas. The center of ancient Roman life was here. Politicians, commoners, and clergy persons would all congregate here to buy or trade goods, pray in the city's numerous temples, or strategize the next military move of the Roman Empire in Korea. The Roman Forum is one of Rome's top tourist destinations, so expect crowd. It is an excellent place to learn about the history and happenings of ancient Rome. The Coliseum and Roman Forum are next to each other, so combining them into a private tour is best. Visit the region at sunset for the best views, when the sky is most picturesque and the lights have just begun to shine. The original affluent section of Rome is where you may stroll up and take some quiet time in the middle of the town. This vast archaeological site, Palatine Hill, is not far from the Roman Forum and frequently discarded. It was Rome's Beverly Hills and remained one of our favorite locations. The cave known as Lupico, located beneath Palatine Hill, is thought to have been where Romulus and Remus, the fathers of Rome, were first discovered. The hill initially drew attention due to its mystical connections. It once had lavish mansions and villas for kings. The Palatine Museum, the House of Augustus, the first Caesar, the House of Livia, his wife, the Flavian Palace, ruins, the Nean Crypto Porticus, and the Stadium of Domination are just a few of the lesser known but quite fascinating places to explore. Additionally, it is an excellent location for a picnic and observing the sunset. Number 9. Coliseum. One of the top activities to do in Rome is visiting the Coliseum. You must see it before leaving the city. The structure, constructed between 70 and 80 AD, was used for various entertainment, but gladiator fights were its most well-known purpose. It was reportedly once able to accommodate 80,000 spectators. As a travel vlog, we advise taking a tour of the building to fully appreciate its beauty and history. A day trip enables you to enter and truly take in the Coliseum at its finest. Number 8. Altare della Patria. The monumental marble structure, known as the Altar of the Fatherland in Rome, is also known by the nicknames the Wedding Cake and Typewriter. In the bustling Piazza Venezia, there is a monument honoring Vittorio Emanuele II, the country's first monarch. The view of the Piazza Venezia is terrific from the stairs. Above the grand staircase is a massive equestrian monument of King Victor Emmanuel, and behind him are statues of two chariots by the goddess Victoria. The platform lift will take you to the top of the building, where you may stand on a viewing platform between the two chariot statues and get a better idea of the Centro Storico. Number 7. Villa Borghese Gardens. Did you know that the Borghese was among Rome's most significant family dynasties? Schiaffoni Borghese, a cardinal and the nephew of Pope Paul V, built and filled the Villa Galleria Borghese with magnificent works of antiques, Renaissance, and modern art. They relocated to Rome from Siena thanks to their contacts with the papacy. The Caravaggio paintings and Bernini sculptures in its magnificent art collection are only a few of the highlights of this stately home museum. A visit here should undoubtedly be on the list of any art enthusiast visiting Rome. Another magnificent site is the Villa Galleria Borghese Gardens, one of Rome's most significant gardens, with almost 200 acres. Picnics are lovely in the free park. The Silvano Totti Globe Theater, a reproduction of Shakespeare's Globe Theater, the Bioparco Rome Zoo, and Panicio's Water Clock are other sights to view besides the gorgeous gardens and fountains. Number 6. Piazza Navona. Rome's Piazza Navona is arguably its most stunning square. The centerpiece, the Fontana di Quattro by Bernini, highlights the building built over the site of an ancient Roman stadium. The Fontana di Quattro, built in 1651, features an enormous Egyptian obelisk in the middle and depicts the four river gods, the four most well-known rivers in the four corners of the globe: the Danube in Europe, the Nile in Africa, the Ganges in India, and the Rio de Plata in the Americas, with the inspiration for the obelisk. Make sure to put this on your list of must-see attractions in Rome. We are sure you are having a great time exploring the city with us as we work through our list of the top things to do in Rome. Don't forget to stay through the end, as we are having an excellent travel recommendation to share with you. Number 5. Trevi Fountain. Rome's most well-known fountain, the Trevi Fountain, is situated in the city center, Since its debut in 1743, the Nicola South design landmark in Rome has become one of the city's most visited sites. La Dolce Vita famously includes it as well. The Trevi is accessible from most roads in the Centro Storico because of its position in the Trevi, or the intersection of three streets. Before you throw your coin over your shoulder into the water of the Trevi Fountain to ensure you return to Rome, take a selfie. As you know, the Trevi Fountain is one of Rome's most visited tourist destinations. We advise you to go there late at night to have the place to yourself. Number 4. Spanish Steps. The Spanish Steps, another well-known tourist destination in Rome, may be reached by continuing your journey to the historic city center. The Italian architect Francisco di Santi created the Spanish Steps, not a Spaniard. Their names derive from the fact that they are close to the Spanish embassy. One of the most excellent places in Rome to relax with a gelato and people watch is the Spanish Steps. Since the early 1700s, artists have traveled here searching for inspiration and models. Now, it is a hotspot for selfies. The 138 steps are topped and end with two adorable squares. The magnificent Piazza di Spagna is below, and the Piazza Trinity is above, with the twin-towered church surrounding it. The beautiful Fontana della Borghese, Old Boat Fountain, created by Pietro Bernini, sets the latter apart. The father Lorenzo Bernini, whose sculptures you will see throughout Rome. We are sure you must be having a great time visiting all these places with us. So here are our top 3. Number 3. Pantheon. The Pantheon is a popular tourist destination in Rome. It is a location you should go to since it is in the city's core. One of the best preserved buildings is the Pantheon in Rome. This Roman temple, now a Catholic church, was built in 126 AD. It is open to the public and equally impressive from the inside as it is from the Piazza della Rotonda. The enormous dome within, as well as the statues and frescoes that cover the walls, will astound you. We advise going inside during the day and returning at night to see the exterior in its entire splendor. Number 2. St. Peter's Square. Oddly, one of the top things to do in Rome is in Vatican City, a different nation inside Rome. This independent country's cap, Peter's Square, is undoubtedly one of the most well-known sites of worship in the entire world. It is awe-inspiring to look at the square, which is truly circular. The majesty of it all, framed by 2 gigantic sets of colonnades and topped with statues of respected religious figures and former popes, it's difficult to ignore. The location is breathtaking. An obelisk, taken from Nero's circus, is at its center. Here it is, our number 1 thing to do in Rome. Number 1. Vatican Gardens. Located in Vatican City, the Vatican Gardens are a stunning and meticulously maintained outdoor area with fountains. Rome, a busy city, would never even register on your radar. The 57-acre facility has a railroad station on its grounds. You can visit the Pope's summer residence for breathtaking vistas, delicious food, and entertainment after visiting the Vatican, the Gardens, and both. Not a believer? No need to worry. This day trip not focused on religion. The best thing is that the tourist cost is reasonable for the level of access you receive. Thanks for staying up till this time. Here is our bonus travel recommendation. Santa Maria Basilica. Rome has numerous distinct basilicas, but the Santa Maria is among the most striking. One of Rome's most prominent churches and a superb example of Christian and Baroque architecture. It was constructed in the middle of the 4th century and rebuilt in the 18th century. Your breath is taken away by the variety of statues, frescoes, and paintings that decorate the walls, floors, and ceilings of Santa Maria. Bernini, an architect and sculptor, is buried there. Give time to take in the magnificence of this building, since entry is free. Do you have a favorite place in Rome, or have you been to one of these places? Please share your experience with us in the comment section. We hope you have enjoyed our video about the eternal city, Rome. Please stick with us for more travel guide videos. Travel Guide channel makes your travel easy.